What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. See that red subscribe button down below? Go ahead and push that, show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So continuing on with Mancera week, comes another individual review. This time on Mancera Aoud Vanille. Stay tuned. Mancera Aoud Vanille. I'd been wanting to get my hands on this one for quite a while. And it lives up to the hype, I gotta say. Now, on the presentations, it's the standard Mancera bottle. You know, I'm not grabbing the bag or anything. It does not have the same gold plastic base or cap as red tobacco and black vanilla. So this is your standard Mancera presentation, and the standard Mancera presentation based on my rankings is an 8 out of 10. And this is absolutely that. The ones with a little extra flair get an 8.5 out of 10, but this is their standard. It's an 8 out of 10. They look good on the shelf, they stack well, they feel well, they have good atomizers, and they have their little screw-on caps. Now, this was released in 2015. It's classified as an Oriental Vanilla. I'll put the notes right here. So what do I get from it? So in the opening, you're gonna get a mild spiciness and a favorable amount of oud and vanilla, for sure. And it's really gonna give you that kind of a, how can I put this? I saw somebody say it the other day, and it's a good way to look at it, really. It's kind of like the smell of burning wood with vanilla in the opening. If that makes any sense, that's an accurate depiction of what you're gonna get in the opening. I don't know if it sounds appealing to you, but it smells very appealing for sure, to say the least. And then when you get into that transition, it's become very woody with a light smokiness to it. Like I said, that burning wood smell, you do get a bit of smokiness. And the vanilla is a superstar with a floral undertone. At this point, it's a heavy, heavy vanilla fragrance. It's not as gourmand of a vanilla as you would think. It's not overly sweet, but it is a natural smelling vanilla. It really is. This is, if you like a good woody vanilla, I haven't smelled too many that are better than this one, to be completely honest with you. And then once you get into that dry down, like I said, it's still heavy vanilla, smoky woods, predominantly the oud. It's a beautiful smell. It doesn't change a whole lot. It's actually relatively linear for being a Mancera fragrance. The guaiac wood is really what adds that smokiness to it, I find. Guaiac wood is just a beautiful note in perfumery. I love guaiac wood. It is arguably my favorite wood note, to be honest, because it gives that light smokiness to it. Like if you have a good guaiac wood, a predominant guaiac wood, you don't need an incense note or anything like that, in my humble opinion anyways. But the scent on this one is just gorgeous. In my opinion, it's that burning wood vanilla smell. The oud is extremely wearable. It's not overpowering by any means, and it doesn't have a skankiness to it at all, I find. Very, very wearable. And for that, in the scent category, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. The scent's gorgeous on this one, it really is. Longevity, it's an all-day spray. It's gonna keep going and going and going. Once it got to 12 hours, I stopped paying attention to it, but that seems to be the MO with most of these Mancera fragrances. And Aoud Vanille is no different. It gets a 10 out of 10 in longevity. Projection. So it is beyond arm's length for about an hour. And then for a good, about an hour and a half after that, you're getting kind of right about arm's length, giving you a pretty strong scent bubble. And then a few hours after that, you're getting in that typical Mancera projection range where it's about a half an arm's length that's going to stay with you for several hours. You're going to smell yourself all day long. People around you that get in even a little bit beyond your personal space are going to smell you. You will have a strong trail following you as well. It's not filling a room, but it's very consistent. It's consistently moderate is a good way to look, moderate to heavy. So for that, it's going to be an 8 out of 10 in projection. Overall, Mancera Aoud Vanille is absolutely an 8.5 out of 10 fragrance. They're just great fragrances. And when you get them on the gray market, you can get them for a really good price. Yeah, retail's 180, 150, 190, 170 on a lot of these. But if you shop in the right places, you can get them for a really good price. You can get these below high-end designer retail, below mid-level designer retail. What you'll pay at a Macy's on a mid-level fragrance, you can spend a little bit less than that and get some Mancera niche fragrances. 120 mils too. You're getting plenty of juice. Performance monsters, quality scent. It's hard to go wrong with Mancera. Now, they have tons and tons of fragrances. I'm sure there's some I don't like, but so far, so good. And every single one of them that I have has been a blind buy. And there's not one that I have that I do not really thoroughly enjoy. And this is no different. I've been wanting this one for a while. Very, very happy to have it. It's strong and potent and warming enough to really handle its own in the winter, yet not so overpowering that I can't wear it this spring. I mean, hey, it's spring weather right now. I wore it this week and it was phenomenal. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have this? I know a few people that do, namely because they post their Scent of the Day posts in TLTG Reviews Fragrance Lounge, which, by the way, I haven't mentioned in a while, is always a click away in the description below. I always have a link on every single video. If any of you ever want to check it out, come hop in. We'd love to have you as long as you keep it classy and have some fun. That's kind of the motto. And I will say, until next time, if you get your hands on Mancera Aoud Vanille, you give it a spray now, very confident you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.